So I've got a little problem out here in this back pasture. It's called torpedo grass. We've been battling torpedo grass for a long time now. And the problem with torpedo grass is these little nuts right here. But we have found the solution. The solution is right there. We decided to run the pigs out here. Just give them an area. What's up, Christopher? We gave them an area to play in and tear it all apart. They are quickly getting through it, and it's not going to be here. This has only been about a week, maybe a week and a half, and you see what's happening in torpedo grass. They're exposing it, they're bringing it up to the surface, and then it's dying. They're pulling a lot of the nuts out of the ground, little fat little rhizomes, and they eat them. I'm watching them eat them. So, like these right here, they're digging all these pieces out of the ground. Those are the most hated pieces, because those are the ones that are deep, 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 and they push it all out. So, yeah, this has only been about a week, and they've got it pretty well excavated. And they just keep going, you know, and things like this. All this is on the ground. It's loose. And I'm going to dig and see if there's anything that they've missed. So far, it's not looking like it. It's like I think they're going to sanitize this area. So my thought here, I just use these little fiberglass poles from Tractor Supply. They're only a couple bucks each. So this really only cost me like 10 or 20 bucks to put this pen together. It's really easy, just a double wire, hot wire system. But my thought here is that I'll let them destroy this area, and then I can just keep moving them outwards in different directions and then start planting in here and not having to deal with torpedo grass. I had enriched this area. You can see the soil is pretty dark. I enriched this area. Mushrooms all grown in there, and I had enriched back here so we could plant some fruit trees here. And I put them in the ground, and almost immediately they were completely infested with torpedo grass. It took, I don't know, a month maybe. It was ridiculous how fast it happened. So I've been playing with this torpedo grass problem now for a good few years. Look at these guys, they're ridiculous. Just trying to figure out how I was going to deal with it, what we were going to do to get rid of it, and that's the answer. Piggies. Piggies. Look how cute they are. Hey, come here. This one's a little skitsy. He's just learning that we're friends. You gotta calm down, dude. The dark orange one's not quite ready to be best friends yet. He's getting there. But aside from them doing a great job, I mean, they're just eating all that grass. They're not eating all their food at this point. They left some food over last night because they're out here digging so much. So I'm thinking this is going to be the answer. I have this whole area to eradicate up to the Mexican sunflower. We did by hand. I actually paid a couple of people to dig through here and clean this area out, because it's like an annual garden bed, and that stuff gets in there and it just destroys it. So we're to the edge of this annual bed. We just planted it all with beans, carrots, a bunch of bok choy and mustard and stuff. But right up to here, that torpedo is going to come back in. So I'm going to try and just rotate them around until I can eradicate it, just completely eliminate it. And then we'll probably put some in-ground blocks. I'm thinking burying some big logs underground, like at the edge of the property there, maybe just digging down a couple of feet and put some logs in the ground. I've considered some other options, and I really like to stay natural. I know the logs will rot, but if I put in big old fat 18, 20 inch, 24 inch logs, at least I'll get a good few years, and this stuff will basically just run into it and turn around, go another direction. So I think I can recover this some of this property back, but it really does, it tears. So I have to get into over there. It's going to try and get into the greenhouse, which is why I was trying to get a hold on it out here so I can stop it. I'll put a hot wire right up to the greenhouse and let those pigs get right up over there. But I'm going to get rid of it. These guys are, look at this, just all the way almost to his ears. They find it and they just get it out of the way. I couldn't believe when I saw Chris eating this stuff. So if you have torpedo grass, hot wire system, and a few piggies, and when you're done eliminating your torpedo grass, you get bacon. It's like a huge win all the way around. So I'm pretty psyched to actually have an effective, reasonable way to get rid of it. We absolutely would never use weed killer. Glyphosate is the standard, from what I hear, is how people eliminate torpedo grass. You just spray the whole area. But I'm not poisoning my farm. I'm never going to do anything like that. It's not how we grow. We don't use chemicals. You don't use fertilizer. We don't use any of that stuff. So nature gives me an answer. Nature gives me an option. It always does. You just got to look. You just got to look. So I found my answer. I waited until it was here, and now I have it. And now we can move forward. That was my original grove back there. Like the very first fruit trees I ever planted on this property were back there, majority of them. And we can get back to it. So I figure I got a couple months back there of running them around and moving that wire around and stuff. But for the moment, it is working. All right, gotta get back to work and do my thing. See you guys.